Hey everyone, Stacks here. Today I've got a preview for you for X-Men number 5. This is coming from superherohype.com, and I'll read a portion of the article that goes with it because it actually has some pretty good information. I'm excited. As soon as I saw the white page, the introduction page with this, which I'll read in a minute, has some interesting characters that are getting thrown in the mix here. So let's go ahead and knock out this white page real quick. Preview rules: one take, one reading, no redos. Here we go. Reconnaissance. While rescuing mutant children from an Orchis research facility, the X-Men inadvertently freed Seraphina, a member of the Children of the Vault, a highly evolved and highly dangerous, superpowered group developed via exposure to temporal acceleration. The X-Men have now tracked Seraphina to Ecuador. As my boy Gerald Jackson said over in the one of my other videos, hashtag flawless victory. Hey, reading's fundamental, but it ain't always easy when you're trying to do it in one take and not screw it up. I can't wait till the one that I absolutely butcher and you guys just give me all kinds of crap about it. So on the characters list, you got Cyclops, Wolverine, Professor X, Storm, your normal run-of-the-mill X-Men stuff. You have Armor on here, which we saw over in New Mutants, and you have some other interesting ones. Darwin, Synch, X-23, and previously mentioned Seraphina. So just a real quick rundown of these characters. First of all, Darwin. Darwin is basically a mutant that can't die. His body evolves so quickly that it counteracts anything that would kill him. So for instance, you shoot him, his body learns to process lead. You drown him, he develops gills. You know, that kind of thing. That's how his power set works. So to make a long story short, he's a very durable X-Men. They're coupling him up with Synch. The interesting thing about Synch can, well, basically sync his powers to another mutant. Any other mutant, he can take and sync his power to them, and what that means is he can replicate it. So he can, you know, if somebody has a healing factor, he can adopt that healing factor and use it. If somebody has optic beams, he can sync his powers. He can do that. Any mutant in his vicinity, he can scoop up their powers, and he kind of instantly masters them. He doesn't have that learning period that like a regular mutant gets when they come into their powers at a certain age. I didn't mention it earlier, but as soon as you see the art, you will realize this is the return of R.B. Silva to the X-Men title after Hoxapox. He's been off doing something else during that time, but he's back on the title, and right away the art takes a huge step up in my opinion. Jumping into the story, you have Seraphina wandering out of the woods, and you have two shepherds sitting out there, and they're like, hey, what is this? This, like, easy girl. Like, hey, she looks half dead. Go get her something to drink. Go get her some water. And she walks up to him. She looks him in the eye and tells him, no, don't. Just keep him from following me. Well, whenever she does this, she uses her ability and basically does some mind control mumbo jumbo on this guy, and he's left to deal with Wolverine while she takes off running. Well, Wolverine comes up and he's like, look, I know that look. If I tell you I've tried to talk 1,000 men out of the mistake you're getting ready to make, I know I'm low. Is there any way I can convince you gentlemen to step aside and just let me catch the very bad girl? And of course, they go down the wrong fork in the road. I mean, they're mind controlled, so of course they were going to. But Wolverine's he's not using the claws or anything. He's just dealing with these guys. They throw a punch at him. He catches it, punches the guy in the jaw, tosses the other one, and he's right back in pursuit. It's like, now, where did you go? So that's it as far as the images from superherohype.com and the preview article that was there. But I'm going to read the article itself here because it's pretty interesting. Alright, I'm going to apply preview rules for this as well. So here's the article from Superhero Hype. During House of X, the X-Men encountered Orchis, a new high-tech anti-mutant organization that is out to destroy them. In X-Men number 1, the team raided an Orchis outpost and discovered that they had captured Seraphina. During Mike Carey's pre-X-Men Legacy run, Seraphina and her fellow Children of the Vault were introduced as genetic rivals for the X-Men. The children were humans who experienced enhanced evolution during an accelerated time frame. After that, the children gained superpowers and became a standalone species of their own. Yet somehow, Orchis was able to capture one of the children's leaders. Seraphina managed to slip away in the chaos, but now the X-Men are tracking her down. If you're interested, I'm about to try to take my playlist and split them up by Dawn of X title. I currently kind of have them all lumped into one. So I'm going to break them out, X-Men, Marauder. So you can go hit the X-Men playlist if you're interested, or hit that X-Men #1 video if you want to get caught up on what happened in X-Men #1 regarding Serafina and this whole incident. Granted, it's not much, but you can check it out. Anyways, guys, that's all I got. Make sure you go down there, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a like and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're going to be picking this up this weekend, or this Wednesday on New Comic Book Day, guys. I sincerely appreciate you watching. That's it. Real Comic Stacks out.